So welcome back to the channel. This is the mid-year report for 2026. We are growing. I'm very happy for that. More viewers, more subscribers, more people find me on Instagram. And going to tell you more about that. Also what I'm planning, I'm rearranging a lot of things on the channel page and also on the community page. That might be interesting for you too. If you're new, it might be interesting to listen to what chats I have planned for the coming week and about my backlog battle, so to speak, and also about games I'm waiting for, actually, and also some books I'm waiting for. So just a check-in. And while you're listening and watching, please grab a cup of tea. I'm drinking Chinese Tiang Mu Ding, I think it's called, green tea, tasty, very good. It is from the tea store In the Mood for Tea in Stockholm. You can find it on the web, actually. So if you really are in Europe, maybe, or in the US, but probably in Europe, then you can order the teas. They are excellent. Yeah, as I said, the channel is growing. This is a small channel and will probably be that, maybe always, I don't know. Focusing on spirituality, spiritual value for you. I want to learn you to become a better reader from a spiritual point of view. What can you extract from the books? How can you learn more, and how can you develop as a human being? With spirituality, I mean the fact that you do not desire, do not live in the future, you live in the moment. You are just here and now. You use your reading as a meditation for calming down. You use the lessons in the books for learning to live far from materialism and going deeper, basically, into yourself, your learning, and also your develop your soul to become more peaceful, more calm. That's one of the ideas, at least, of the channel. I'm doing that by exploring mythology, fantasy, and sci-fi from different perspectives, and sometimes games and board games as well. I have two upcoming chats here this week, which will be recorded. One with Rick, a follower and a friend, and we are buddy reading Shōgun, and that is just a great book by James Clavell, and it's has a lot to offer when it comes to spirituality, because Christianity meets the feudal Japan, which is in change and turmoil. We have the old religion of kami spirits, and you also have a lot of Japanese being converted to Christianity. You have the battle between Europeans, the Portuguese and the British in this case, fighting for power, a lot of political scheming, a lot of questions about faith and identity. So we're going to talk about that in different ways soon, and you can watch it here. I'm also going to talk about Book of the New Sun together with a contemplative reader. We're planning this the coming week as well, and we are going to talk about the first two books, Shadow of the Torturer and Claw of the Conciliator. I'm waiting for the continuation of this book, which is two more books and actually one extra book as well. Will be coming to the channel next week, because I will show you the books I received when they arrive. I'm also going to explore more books like this. This is Philip K. Dick's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, and I was very curious, happy to have read it. It has it's the origins to the Blade Runner movies. I have this cyberpunk interest where I'm writing short stories, and there are special videos about that too, if you're interested on that. Because of that, I've ordered the book called The Roadside Picnic. I think you can see it if I hold it like that. And it's by Arkady and Boris Strugatsky. Maybe you know that. Because I'm very fond of the video game Death Stranding, which I think has also a lot of spiritual value, spiritual connection, because it's about human connection when we all have relied on AI, for example. So that's something I'm doing. I'm recently finished Kingdoms of Death, fighting with a backlog I have. Not so big backlog, but I don't want to have book backlogs too much. It's, of course, you decide if you want a backlog. Hobbies should be fun, free from chores and so on. But I really want to finish this Odyssey series. I've interviewed Rokio here on the channel several times. If you're interested in that, I'm waiting for Ashes of Men coming soon to my house. This is not the backlog really, but it's the Wheel of Time series, which I'm reading. It has obviously spiritual connections, spiritual ties to using the magic side in and side out in this world, for example, and the dangers connected to that. So really looking forward to read that. Similar book is Bound and the Broken, Ryan Coyle, which I'm reading. I'm going to read this first though, and coming back to Ryan Coyle as well. I'm started or retaken, you say, right? My reread of Bonehunters, and thanks to you, I had a break actually, so that's very thanks to you. You got a lot of tips for me, so I try to read the books that you have advised me to. So because of that, I've been pausing, but I'm retaking the Bonehunters read. I've started to read a little bit more, and will of course reflect on Malazan things here on the channel. There are interviews here, 3 of them with Stephen Erikson. Please check them out if you want to. And I'm also having the Witcher Tower of Swallows, which I'm soon about to finish. So hopefully a book review within two weeks. And I'm also enjoying this one, Tower of Fools. I've shown you that before. Also by the Witcher author Andrei Sapkowski. And it's about Rainovan, a charlatan maybe, or maybe he's a magician. It's about the Hussite War. And he has to position himself in this war with all the religious tensions that are between Catholics and Protestants in Czech Republic, southern Germany, and I think it's southwest Poland. It's very interesting. It is an inspiration for the video game Kingdom Come Deliverance. So if you like that game, I would recommend you to read this one. And the developers of the video game has actually stated clearly that this book series was inspirational for them when they made a video game. Maybe this is, of course, not the kind of deep spiritual learnings you can have from Tower of Fools, or maybe you can, I don't know, but you get a great sense of Christianity at that time in Europe. You also get a lot of interesting things when it comes to political scheming in relation to religion, which also is a fact with the Shōgun book. I also have the Akira. That's also a recommendation from one of my followers here. You know who you are. Thank you so much for that. I'm enjoying this one. I have a lot of time to read at the moment, so I'm going to digest this thoroughly before I talk about it. And as I said, maybe I have this ongoing short story writing project. It's going well. People ask me, how does it go? We'll make separate video on that as well. It's going well. I've been planning the scenery or settings. Actually been visiting a lot of cyberpunkish places around in Stockholm, which I have as an inspiration. And I also been developing my characters and flashed them out, and that I will tell you more about in a separate video. So it's going well. The idea is to write 2 short stories during the summer, one in Swedish and one in English. So the Swedish one will be for Swedish readers, of course, who have asked me to send me the things I write so they can comment. I'm happy for that there is a kind of audience for that. And also I have some English readers too who has been friendly enough to say that, oh, we can read your text if you want to, so or short story. So thank you so much in advance for that. So that was the some state of the channel for the this mid-year. We're growing, small community but growing, and I hope you like it here and that we will continue to learn together. I'm also waiting for a board game that is coming, I think tomorrow. It's Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. It's a video game. It's interesting because it's firstly a board game, then it's now a video game too, with a dark, grimdark Skyrim vibes, you could say. But the lore has its origin in the King Arthur legend, obviously because it's Avalon, and it has been twisted a bit. So I'm very interested in the King Arthur myth and the King Arthur legend. So if you have advice for me on what books I should read in connection to King Arthur, please tell me, because I really want to do that. And the game is said to be brilliant from a storytelling perspective. I have one game that I think is brilliant, and that is Oath Sworn, a board game with great storytelling. I have some other ones that I don't think matches that, my requirements, what I think a good story is. They are just board games, and that's okay, but it's not what they promised with, a great story. So looking forward to that. And as you can see, we have the Iliad here, and the Odyssey movie is on the cinemas now. Are you going to watch it or not? I'm curious to hear about that too. It has got a lot of criticism if you look at it from more maybe scholarly standpoint, because it's of course a Hollywood. It's not Hollywood, but maybe a Hollywood movie, and they have taken some liberties, of course, but maybe I will reflect upon the Odyssey as well. So until next time, have a great day. Please explore the community page. New profile picture, new banner. There are new playlists, only 4 actually now. So, and also I've elaborated on dragon theme a bit, so please check that out, see if you like that, and see you very soon then. And have a great evening. I'm going to watch the World Cup final, Spain against Argentina. I hope Spain wins. Who do you root for? Let's see who wins. See you. Bye.